Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of Hacking Minecraft 1.8.8. In this video we're going to make the module base of the hacked client. So instead of having a class full of booleans, let's have a program or base just full of objects of the hacks. So let's start off by making a new package, and let's call this your client name .main. And let's make the three initial classes. Oh, not interface, sorry. And let's call this one the name of your client, and call the next one module. And this one's not going to be a class, it's going to be an enum to categorize the hacks. So let's call this category. So in here, let's just type player, render, and combat for now. We can add more later. So second, let's go into this module class and let's create 4 instance variables. Private, let's start off with protected Minecraft MC equals Minecraft dot get Minecraft. So this is just going to get the Minecraft object. Second, we're going to have another one called private string name, and I'll explain all these in a second. Private int key. Oh, don't forget the semicolon. And lastly, private boolean toggled. So this one right here, oh, I'm sorry, lastly we need private category. And then category. So this one right here, or this one, is the name of the hack. And the reason why this is protected, the Minecraft MC, is just so that every subclass will inherit the same object. This int key, oh my bad, is just the keyboard, just the letter on, the key on the keyboard. This boolean toggle is if it's on or off, and category is this, what category the hack is in. So next let's create the constructor to set these instance variables. So public module string nm, pass in a name, a key, and category C. So in here, let's just set name to the passed in name, the key to the passed in key, and category to the passed in category. And lastly, let's set toggle to false because we don't want the hack on. We don't want it to start off on. So next, we're just going to need to create the getters and setters. So we can go to source, generate getters and setters, and do everyone but category because we don't need to set it since it's already passed in. Next, let's go down beneath the constructor and type in a couple of these methods. This one's called toggle, and this one will toggle the hack. So toggled is the opposite of what it was. So if it's true, it's now false. If it's false, it's not true. So if it's true, toggled is true, and you can actually just delete this because these two mean the same thing. We're going to do on enable. The method will create in a second. And then if it's not true, do on disable. So let's just go beneath this and create those methods. Public void on enable. Public void on disable. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Public void on update, and public void on render. So yeah, that's the module class. Next thing we need to go to is the class you made. I made this one, the name of it. So in this class, we're gonna need an array of modules, so private array list. Now, I'll get to something in a second. So first you're going to need to import array list since it's not embedded. And second, you can't do... So what I was thinking before is doing an actual just array of it. Private... module mods. You don't need to do this. But the difference between this and this is that this has built-in methods that make making an array is easier. It makes an array easier to use. While this one you have to actually make your own stuff, and if you want to add stuff to it you'd have to make a count, which is slightly more work, but it's not bad. So what we're going to do is create a constructor to initialize this variable. Oh, I can't type. Mods equals new array list. So we're gonna show. Oh my god! Sorry. So underneath this, we're gonna do a couple methods. One is called public void add mod, and you're gonna pass in a module. And let's do mods.add m. So you're adding a mod to the array list. Second, we're going to do a method to get the array. So public array list module get modules, and we're going to return mods. Next, let's do a public void on update. And in here, we're just going to iterate through every module m mods m.update. Oh, if we just go down, here it is. Next, we'll do a public void on render for module m mods m dot on render. And lastly, we're gonna need to do a on Keypress method. So public void on Keypress, and we're gonna actually need a parameter called int k. So for module m mods, we're gonna iterate through them again. If m dot get key equals the passed in key, we're going to do m dot toggle. So let's actually make this static so that any class can access it. We're going to need a public static void. Just make all these static. Oh. So this is my class and the module class, and yeah, I think this will wrap up this video. We made the base, and in the next one we'll hook it around so that it'll actually connect throughout the client. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.